What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going down? What's up? Yeah, back on the scene. What's going on, everybody? Kenny Ken Adventures. We're actually out the country right now. We're in Mexico right now. I'm just in my hotel. Had a couple chicks come through. Anyway, um, yeah, I just actually want to respond to that video that I seen. I seen this video with comedian Mark Curry getting racially profiled in Colorado Springs at Wyndham Hotel. And just wanted to make a quick response to that. Man, that shit was pathetic, you know what I'm saying? Some of these motherfuckers want to play cowboys, man. That motherfucker probably don't even. And what's cool about that whole thing, the dude that tried to approach him, he wasn't even security. Apparently, he was some engineer or something that works there, but he seen Mark Curry in the lobby and want to approach him and question him. Wow. These motherfuckers, boy, I tell you. Motherfuckers think that they can just approach people with some BS. You know what I'm saying? But from what I'm hearing, Wyndham Hotel issued a public statement saying that they apologize, and now they're saying that he can stay there free of charge for as long as he wants. Yeah, because y'all got caught up with in the cookie jar. Y'all thought y'all was messing with a regular brother, but he turned out to be a world-class comedian with thousands and thousands of followers. No, you're looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these businesses be on that type of time. You can't even hang out in a lobby and just mind your own business without some wannabe security guard trying to approach you, question you. You gotta start checking these motherfuckers. Like, who the fuck are you? You asking me, do I stay here? Who the hell are you? You work here. He didn't even want to show the man no identification, nothing. Man, you gotta check these motherfuckers, bro. I swear. But I don't really talk about social issues too much. You know what I'm saying? But that video just really bothered me watching that shit. Like how people think that they can just like approach people and be on some cowboy, want to try to question you. That, as a matter of fact, has something like that kind of happened to me a long time ago. I'm trying to remember where it was, dude. Where was I? I think I was like close to Vegas. I think I was close to Vegas or something. I was somewhere, and some motherfucker, he wasn't, started following me around. Come to find, he didn't even work there. Like motherfuckers be really thinking that they can just approach brothers in any type of way, yo. Yeah, you gotta check these people. Let me see. Hey, what's going on, my guy? Mental DNA, what's going on, man? We'll go on Saturday, Miami in the house. Yes, yes, yes. Just a quick little chop up. Hey, are you back from Colombia? I know. I remember that. I definitely gotta holler at you about some Colombia thing. As a matter of fact, man, it would be cool to have you come on here. Let me see if I can share the link with you. Yeah, come on here and tell my people's. Let me see if I can get a link here. Where's my link? Wait, hold up. I'm gonna get you on here, bro. You just have to click the link. Let me see. Where is? Oh, okay. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Yeah, come true for a little bit, man. All right. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I just starting off anyway, so we don't really have people. Let me see. Where the chat? Give me a second here. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna post the link. You can just come on. You don't have to cam up. You could shut your cam off if you want. You can just come on. Let me see. Let me post it. I'm trying to post the link here. No, they don't have to have any cam access. I'm just trying to hold on 1 second. Yeah, I don't want to. Let me do this again. Yeah, this thing is bugging out here. Okay, I copy. 1 second, my guy. No, you don't have to cam up. You just come on, and it'll give you the option to shut your cam off if you have a cam. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble putting it in here. Oh, there we go. 1 second, bro. Damn. Things give me some. I'm in this city. The Wi-Fi here is city. I'm in trying to put this thing. Okay. How do I put it in? Oh, there we go. All right, there's the link, and you don't really have to cam up. Yeah, just come on and tell us about your recent experience. And there it is, right there. Yeah, that's the link right there. If you want to come on and tell us about your recent experience. But yeah, other than that, yeah, like I was saying about the Mark Curry thing, man, that shit really had me kind of bugging out when I watched that. You know, some people, they feel like it just come and approach any type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like the man clearly minding his own business in the lobby. You know what I mean? Minding his own business. And then you got this idiot showing up. He claimed that he's a security, but come to find out he's just an engineer that worked there. Yeah, you click the link, man. Yeah. But he come to find out he's just a engineer that works at the hotel, standing there harassing the man for like what 20-30 minutes. Bro, like I was saying, that kind of happened to me before, and you gotta check these people, man. When they come up with the carriers and you know what I'm saying, that want to feel like they can just approach you. I've seen so many videos online with brothers and sisters, blacks in the park minding their own business, having barbecue, and you got some lone wolf Ken or Karen want to come up and man. But when you attack them, then they want to play the victim role. They're trolls, man. That's basically that's a troll in real life. All these people, they're really trolls because they know that they aggravate you to a point of physical confrontation. They're gonna play the race card. They're gonna play, oh, I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked. And that's just yeah. Just click the link, man. If you could, just for a couple of minutes, if you could. Yeah, I really wanna see what's. I was telling people, you know what I'm saying. I just wanna hear what your you don't have to say any crazy details, but just give us, like this, what the vibe is down there, and you know. Let me see. Are you in here? Yeah, click the link, man. But anyway, shit, yeah, like we chopping up with about the Mark Curry situation. I don't really do these lives too often, though. I'm just in Tijuana right now. I have a little bit of downtime. But what was I going? I could actually, I know in the last stream I was talking about some of my Thailand experiences. I didn't get a chance to come back, you know what I'm saying? But if you're tuning in and yeah, we're gonna do a couple of those. I could actually give one right now too. You do a quick Thailand story. So I told you all the Thailand story, but when I first went there, right? When I went there and the ATM machine swallowed up my card. I told you all that story. Let me see. Well, another interesting story. The first club or the club experience. Yeah, the first time I went to 808 is a trip because it's like you see the same people in like 808 all the time. You see the same faces in 808. 808 is like the primarily hip hop club that they have down there in Pacha. But it's a trip like automatically they just let you in, but they card everybody, all the Thai citizens to go up in there. They actually card you. So like I remember in that guy Peso Man show, he was talking, the narrative, because you remember my boy rolled the tape. he had a chick that he was featured on his show that he met from 808, and she looked kind of young, but the narrative that they was trying to say is, oh, she's underage. How can she be underage? He met her in 808. You have to be of age to get in 808. But they try to say my boy is dealing with underage chicks. These passport haters and their narratives, bro. I swear. But like my first experience I had some funny experiences in Beach Road when I was walking Beach Road. Yeah, but it's not as hype as people say it is, though. I mean, so it's really hit and miss with the females that you see on Beach Road. A lot of times, a lot of them is not like they're like the bottom of the barrel. A lot of times, you do find gems over there. I did meet like two chicks that I decided to hang out with on Beach Road, but but it's gems. You have to really look for them. But it was good. It was straight. Um, I did a lot of soy six. Oh man, this one place that y'all gotta go to if you go to Thailand. You got to go to this place called Kings. You in there? Oh, I see you now. Okay, I'm gonna bring you in I'm gonna bring you in the chat. I'm gonna bring you in. I'm gonna bring you in. What's up, my guy? What's going on?
What's up?
Can you hear? Oh man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. So you're back? Yeah, just doing a little quick stream here, man. So what's going on with you, man? How was your recent Colombia trip?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
well, anyway, away from the Matrix is good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I had a good
Yeah,
time.
yeah, man. A lot of people scared, man. But you know what? Let them stay scared because we too many assholes went down there and messed up the vibe anyway. So, but yeah, man. But did you feel a sense of danger when you was down there?
Ah,
Can you hear me?
not really, because you the man that introduced me to Medellin, and ever since then I've been going year after year. So I've been there many times, so I feel pretty comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And also I've
Uh-huh.
been following all the security protocols that you taught me. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So exactly. So like that's why a lot of these guys are getting got because they don't follow none of the security protocols. They go down they go down there hunky dory, happy go lucky. They want to go. Or the first thing they get crazy when they see a beautiful girl. They're playing the Tinder scene, all them. They're doing too many wrong things, man. They're doing too wrong. And a lot of times too, you know what they're doing wrong? Why a lot of them getting got? The places that they stay. They want to save money, and a lot of times because you can get a place. A lot of them because a lot of the buildings are strict down there. You know what I mean? A lot of the buildings are strict,
yeah,
and a lot of guys they just want the comfort of okay, I don't want to have a hassle to bring my guests in, and they a lot of times just to save money and save hassle of security protocols, they want to just go down there and do what they want to do. But them security protocols will save your life. You know what I'm saying?
that's right. Yep, yep. You know.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah, but
what about the talent, man? Oh, go ahead.
yeah. Well, what I was going to say is that a lot of guys they see a lot of footage of Medellin on YouTube, and they get excited when they see the girls, and they go and they buy a plane ticket, and they get a Airbnb or what so forth, without doing any serious homework and without somebody holding them
Hmm.
by the hand. You know what I'm saying? That is very, very
Exactly.
important. That's why a lot of guys is getting got. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. That's a good point right there. And they have no one to kind of show them like how to move. They're just going down there. They look at the pretty girls on YouTube. They're like, man, I gotta get me one of them bad Colombian joints. And they go down there, and the first thing they're not knowing like the first rule, especially Medellin, the first rule is no da paya, no da papaya. Don't give me temptation. And a lot of them think they're in like South Beach and for real. Because I did a show on that called "The Deflexers Make It More Dangerous for Gringos," and definitely the answer is yes because they're going down there, they flashing, especially in the Euros, I know in some clubs. I remember seeing people throwing dollars up in what's the name of that place? La Isla, that strip club La Isla. They're throwing dollars up. Like, man, this shit is real. These people, yo, the average Colombian makes like 300, average about 250 USD a month, working a regular job.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, yeah, I even talked to like one of the guys. That place that I like to stay. The first place I introduced you to. You say you don't really like it too much. We ain't gonna call it on here, but you know the place I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. I talked to one of the guys that worked there just for some like research, and I was like, hey, how much do you make a day? The man tell me he makes 50 mil a day.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. He's 50 mil. He makes 50 mil pesos. But here you have guys because a girl tell them, oh, I want to. Some girls tell them, like especially in Parquilleras. That's why I don't like going down over there because it's so gringoed up. But yes, them guys is getting hit over there. $200, 200, 300 for the night. Yo, that's like a month's salary, yo. A month's salary.
Yeah, you see, what these guys that all these new guys that's going to Medellin and anywhere in Colombia, if that ever, what they need to realize is because I speak to these girls, when I go down there, I just don't go down there, just to get ass. I basically, it's a whole cultural experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I talk to these girls. So a lot of these guys believe that they're doing something by flaunting themselves and throwing their money around and stuff like that. These girls don't respect that. They don't respect that. They look at guys, and this is what they've been telling me. They look at guys like that as fools. You see what I'm saying? And
exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So they don't treat everybody as how you come at them. You see what I'm saying? When you go down there, you have to carry yourself in a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? So that also could put the way you act could also put other guys in danger that goes down there. You understand what I'm saying? So when you go down there, you are representing everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So if you go down there and you shit on these girls, you understand what I'm saying? They say, okay, next time I got something. I got something for you. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be aware of how you conduct yourself when you go down there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's not all fun and games. On the street, they got protocols. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. Look at it the same way. When you travel overseas, there's certain protocols. You see what I'm saying?
Guys, and some of these same guys, they play the game in the States. You're coming from places like Chicago, Florida, California, Georgia, wherever. You can get this place. If you can play out here, you should be able to play down there. Everywhere is different, but you don't leave your street sense away. I mean, a lot of these guys they're using absolutely no street sense. You wouldn't be flashing. Would you flash like a $10,000 Rolex in your city walking around? You wouldn't do that shit.
No,
hell no. So why are you going down? Just because. Why would you go down to a foreign place where you have no connections on the street? You just want to flash. A lot of times they do it for attention, but Yeah, I understand the strip club culture is like, okay, you want to go in a strip club and you want to be flashy because you want attention. You want the girls to notice you and give you attention. Yeah, that's over here. And it's like there's a time and place for everything. You can't
Uh-huh.
take that time and go down Colombia, especially Colombia, dude. One of the grimiest fucking countries in South America. You gonna go down there with that type of attitude. That's why a lot of guys get got. And like you just said, everyone represents their country. So you go down there with that flashy attitude. That's why a lot of guys. That's why the druggings and robbings has been increased because the flexers went down there with that attitude. The weekend warriors, like, oh, I got it. They spending money and they showing off. So now they feel every gringo is like that. They feel that every gringo has money to burn. Hence the increase in prices. Hence places getting fucked up, aka Sosua, aka certain parts of Mexico. Now you're Cartagena, and now you're doing Medellin. Well, Medellin is like with certain parts of Medellin. Let's just say, not all of Medellin is messed up. Just the touristy section.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's why like when I go down there, I don't be going a year. Man, Parque Yeros was the shit when I used to start going down there. They had all the good talent. You could get good. It was pretty cool. It was safe, good talent, and you had a good time, right? But now everybody that
Yep.
down there now everybody looking for a come up down there now. Everybody.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, these guys, mm, yo, I mean, and also, I mean, what is important is don't look down, try not to look down on these people when you go over there. Is your attitude, you understand what I'm saying,
Hmm.
is what riles up some of these people. You understand the way you treat them. You understand what I'm saying? You
Yep.
have to be really aware of that. You have to be really aware of that.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Now, me personally, and you know this. I believe in tipping, right?
Hmm.
Now,
Right. Right.
now, now, I ain't gonna go too deep into this. 'Cause I want to, reveal too much. But the whole thing about it is that, of course, the message you want to give, you understand,
Hmm.
is that appreciate you appreciate what they're doing. Because you have to remember, you're dealing with human beings as well. You understand what I'm saying? All of this is part of the protocols. You don't come out here on the street here in the States and be disrespecting people, you know what I'm saying, in different hoods or wherever you move around, stuff like that. No, that's foolish because then you have to be looking over your shoulder. So
Exactly.
it's the same protocols you have to follow when you travel overseas, no matter where you go, especially in a different country. You know?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, they don't. A lot of people forget about that aspect too. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you got to treat people good, and you want to give a good impression. I know when in the early days when I was going down there, that's what I try to do, and I kind of got popular, because the thing about the girls there is like if you treat them good, they're gonna tell their friend, oh yeah, this guy is real cool, you real cool, blah blah blah, and then you have other people want to link up with you. So you get a lot of
Right,
referrals like that. Yeah, you get
right.
good referrals. You
And
could be like,
yeah. So at the same time, what you're doing by doing that is that you're paving the way for the next man coming. You see what I'm saying?
right, right.
So so he when gets set up or get a hard time. You see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
when guys travel, they have to be cognizant of the person coming after them. You know what I'm saying? They have to stop being selfish and egocentric. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, you're representing more than just yourself. You're representing. You're representing your race, you're representing your country. So if you have a reputation like this guy is cool, this guy, nobody said that you have to be a simp and like overdo it. But if you conduct yourself in a good way, and people know that, oh, this guy is cool, you look out for people, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, okay, well, most guys from his country is cool. So the next guy coming through, you build up a pedestal for him, like they will treat him good just based off what you did. You know what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
of the reputation.
Exactly.
What's up?
Exactly.
Yeah. What's up? Oh, I got Milano, the travel vlogger in the house. What's up with you, Milano? Caribbean accent all day over here. Yeah, man. Me and my guy from Trinidad, man. Yeah, man. This is my Trini partner from long time, from long, long, long time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, as a matter of fact, hey, well, Milano, you could come on too. I put the link in the chat. Yeah, come on, man. I want to chop it up with you. I'm here in Tijuana right now. A little downtime. Let's see. I put the link in the chat. Yeah, come on. Let me see. Let me put the link again. Oh, where's the link? Yeah. But so yeah, man. But for me, I try to do that. Like when I went to Brazil, I try to conduct myself that way. You know what I'm saying? I try to, what I'm saying, represent myself good, and that's how I got a lot of referrals. I mean, other guys they have to keep constantly hunting and hunting and hunting. I don't have to hunt too much. I just met a few people, and from me and the people that I met, because I was so cool with the ones that I did know, I got referred. I got a lot of referrals. You know what I'm saying? I'm having
Yeah.
trouble. I want to. But so let me ask you. So what's your travel plans for the forthcoming year, man? Where you trying to go? I know we talk about Brazil.
Uh, yeah, definitely. Brazil is numero uno right now on the list. Yeah, so
Yeah, you're
yeah,
gonna.
we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, you definitely go. Oh, okay. I put the. Oh, all right, Milano. I put the link in the chat. If you want, you can come on. Uh, let's see. Yeah, if you want, yeah, click the link. But yeah, man. Like with me, like I keep saying, man. Every time I go Thailand, man, God, man, all I can think about is Thailand. Ever since I got back, that's all I can think about, man. So much so that I have to. What do you say here? It says Milano says that pum pum and some rice and peas will put me to sleep. Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't had, man, I haven't. That's one thing about you Florida guys, man. You got access to like good Trinidad and Jamaican food. I mean, the only thing we have access to over here in Cali, we have some good Jamaican restaurants out here, but as far as man, I'm missing some Trinidad food. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I miss some Trinidad food. But yeah, like I was telling you, man, Thailand, bro. Thailand is. Whew, I got some stories for days. I'm gonna do a series called Thailand Stories. Man, but like I was
Mm,
telling my other people, hey, I was saying in the first one, man, with Thailand, first thing you gotta really remember, like when you're using the ATMs out there, you gotta remember to take that shit out because you're gonna forget, especially if you're drinking and thing. Like I tell you, man, my
yeah.
first day in Thailand, the machine swallowed up my card, bro, and I had to survive off the cash I had for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, my homegirl, the girl that I was hanging out with, she told me what to do. She's like, you gotta go to the ATM, take a picture of the ATM machine, and then you got to go to this place and give them the ID of the ATM. But it took 2 days. So for 2 days, I didn't have no access to my card, bro, and I had to live off the cash that I had. That was the only part of the trip that I didn't like though. But
Yeah.
but but after that,
Yeah.
man. But you would like Thailand, because like I tell you, man, like the girls in Thailand, they don't look as good as the girls in Medellin, hands down. But they got some bad joints in Thailand, right? I think Colombia have some of the baddest joints, Colombian and Venezuelans and Brazilians. I think hands down. I think when it comes to looks, I think those three.
Yeah.
But yo, I had some bad joints in Thailand though, man. I had a bunch of like Thai mixed chicks. Man, oh my goodness. As a matter, I recorded a lot of content for my OnlyFans. You want to see that shit? You're gonna have to. I'm gonna start putting stuff up on OnlyFans, dog. But I got a nice piece of content there with this brown skin tie, man. When you see the backing works of old girl, you'll think she's black, but she's Thai, full Thai. But I don't know. I don't know if she has black in her or what. But her, man, they had a lot of nice joints there. But the thing about Thailand that wins over Colombia is the treatment. Is how the people act towards it.
Right,
That's
right.
where
Listen, next time you go Thailand, man, let me know in advance, so I could try to make it next time around.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to go down there in April. That was the plan because they have this water festival there called Songkran. I was thinking of heading down there for that. But to tell you the truth, people that don't know, they don't the tabanka, or I should say, from a regular audience, the thirst for Thailand is real. The thirst for Thailand, because every day, that's when I wake up, all I could think about is how can I get down there? How can I, you know what I'm saying? It got to the point of like, man, I want to, like I know this one guy that I met when I was down there. He came back to the States. He took a 3-month leave of absence from his job. This cat took a this cat took a 3 months, I should say, 3 months absence from his job, and he's down in Thailand right now as we speak.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how powerful that place is, man. What's Molano saying? Kenny can. He's okay. Molano saying Kenny Ken. She had black in her after she met Kenny Ken. Yeah, I definitely put the black in her. That's for sure. Definitely. But yeah, man. So how was the talent? How was the talent? Let my people know, how was the talent that you encountered down there on your recent trip?
Well, you have to remember it's going to be different for different people. For me, I've been down there many times. You see what I'm saying? So for me, you know what I mean? Like if somebody go for the first time, of course, it will be real exciting for them. But to
Right.
be honest, I saw a lot of the same girls that have been seen on past trips, in the different
Mhm.
classes. So that was a little disappointing, you understand what I'm saying? For me, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Because I've been down there a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
So, but on the on the different options, I would say it like that. I don't want to reveal too much, on air. But
Right.
you have different options besides the classes, right? So I've been using those options. I've been using those
Okay.
options. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been pretty successful with
Well,
that.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I still like when I go down there, I still have a couple girls in my playlist that I want to hang out with.
Yeah.
Casas. Obviously, I'm gonna do a couple of those. I like to do that in the daytime. Go down there, get a good massage. Hang out with people and shit. And then the
Mhm.
nighttime. But I still, just for market research, I might just swing by Yearus just to see what the scene is. Just to see what the scene is. Just for market research, content. But as far as playing that scene in Yearus, like how we used to do, no, I don't think I could do that, man.
Yeah,
I don't think I could do.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, man. The last time I was down there,
Finally.
uh,
So I got Milano the dog in the house. What's up with you, man?
You had me in the background, backstage. I'm like, man, I wave my hand. What a guan.
what up, what up?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah,
Yo,
those
yeah,
Trinidadian
man.
women, man. I love those Trinidadian women. Nicki Minaj is like before the surgery was a baddie to me.
Mm. Oh, you had a Trinidadian woman before?
No, I've seen them around, but like in Boston, we got them. But they look gorgeous. Like they have that Indian and a little bit of Spanish in them with that pretty brown, light brown skin, caramel complexion. Like, yeah, I mean, I've seen them in Boston. They've been around. I've had Barbadian women. I've had Jamaican women. Jamaican women, they got that good poom poom. I'll put them on a good allowance for a week. $10 a week, cheapskate J price.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, but you know what, Trinidadian is very mixed down there. There's a lot of Indians down there, so we call those people Douglas, like the black and Indian mix. We call them Douglas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're very beautiful. They're very beautiful. You know what I mean? They're very beautiful women.
Oh, yeah.
As a matter of fact, I remember, like the best time, if you really want to see like beautiful women, you gotta go to Trinidad like around Carnival time, man. Carnival time, it normally comes around like February. Sometimes it comes in March, but it's actually ranked like almost as good as Brazil. I would even dare to say it's better than Brazil Carnival, bro. Trinidad Carnival.
Oh, so
I mean, it's
Trinidad,
more than just a carnival.
if you go to a carnival during Trinidad, you're definitely gonna knock something. If you go to Trinidad Carnival, you're definitely gonna knock something.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I think it's this shitty Tijuana Wi-Fi cafe. Everybody seems to be breaking up. Can you all hear me good?
Yeah.
I'm in Tijuana right now.
Chippy.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the cheapy Wi-Fi. This Wi-Fi, this is weird. But yeah, I would say that Trinidad Carnival is like the best in the world. I've never been to the Brazil Carnival. I've seen a lot of videos online, but it's just more than the Carnival. They have so much. It's so much into it. Steel pan competition, calypso competition, Juve. It's so much, man. I mean, and they have
you've been to the Trinidad. So Kenny Ken, you've been to the Trinidad Carnival before?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I live in Trinidad for many years.
Okay.
I want to go to Brazil to check out their carnival. No, I'm from Trinidad, dude.
Okay.
Trinidad.
So let me ask you a question. Can you get something? Can you actually bag something in the carnival? Is it much easier in carnival?
Hell yeah. That's the best time to bag females, and then you're really seeing them out there. You're really seeing, and what's crazy is like okay, like in the streets, the bands is passing, everybody's dancing in the streets. You just go behind a girl, like what I'm saying, dance with her, easy. It's very easy, man. Jason, tell him, man. Tell him. You remember how it was back in the day?
Yeah. It's your attitude, you know what I mean? You gotta be like, relaxed and outgoing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I mean, the girls down there are open and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah. You definitely get some success, especially during that time. Yeah.
Is it dangerous down there or not really? It's more safer than Jamaica.
Trinidad. Yeah, Trinidad.
It depends.
Just like any place. Just like any place, it has its danger zones. You know what I mean? So again, you just have to understand, the rules, the protocols. The same way here, certain places you wouldn't go here in the States. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing down there. You know what I mean? It's certain places you just can't venture in because it's gang territory. You know what I mean?
But Trinidad food is basically like Jamaican food. It's a similar thing, huh? Rice and peas, curry goat.
In some ways,
but not really.
Huh?
I said in some ways.
Similar, but it's In some ways,
No,
exactly.
I can hear the guy. I just couldn't hear Kenny Ken because it's the Wi-Fi chippy, very chippy.
Hey, can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Can y'all hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was answering your question. I was saying that it's similar, but obviously it's different dishes. We have, but I would say Trinidad food is better, is more spicier, and is more diverse because you're getting Indian flavor with it as well. Because we have this thing called roti. I mean, this thing is out of this world. Oh my God! I wish I could get roti right now, man. The thing is, it was when I was on there in 2021. But I was telling my friend Miguel, he's down there in Florida, and there's a lot of Caribbean, a lot of Trinidad joints down there, so he has access to that.
Oh wow! Maybe I might need to next year. Which part of Florida? Miami?
Yeah, Miami, Broward. You know, mostly Broward. I live in Broward.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Brown, is that far from Miami? Is that more by?
No. I mean, you can say Miami because I mean it's just like it's very close. You know, it just take me like 20 minutes to get to work.
Now I heard Brown is closer to Tampa. Is that true? Because I think I was talking to a chick from Brown.
No. Broward.
Oh,
Broward County.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the county Fort Lauderdale's in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you at Broward County? Okay. Yeah. But you know what? A lot of people. I was in this group today, and this guy from Florida was saying, like, if you live in Florida, you don't even need to travel because you have access to those type of women. So it's so diverse in Florida. You have Colombians down there, Cubans, Mexicans. You have everything in Florida. What would you say about that? Do you agree with that? You think as far as the diversity of people down there?
You talking to me?
Yeah. He's talking to you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's very diverse. Broward County has a lot of island people, but Miami itself is a lot of Latino people from different Latino countries. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yes, it's very diverse, and then you have a lot of tourists visiting from different countries that always comes through Miami as well, because Miami is a tourist spot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
He was saying so what he was saying was like he's saying it's so easy to crack chicks down there because of the tourists. Like most people come to like South Beach and Miami to get away from it all the people from the Midwest or whatever, and those people looking to have a good time with people. So he's saying like instead of approaching the residents of Florida, you should approach the tourists. You know
Agreed. I agree. Yeah, I agree 110% on that one. 110% on that one. That is definitely good gaming right there. That is definitely good gaming. Yeah, because a lot of those listen. Yeah. I'll tell you this for a fact. I've encountered a lot of single women that comes to Miami to vacation, but from interacting from them, I could tell they're looking for dick.
Yeah, okay? Exactly. That's what he was saying. Yeah, he was saying the same thing. He's like, man, because he sees like, okay, all the chicks in Florida, whatever, because so much people making money there. You can't even come them on some flex and shit because there's so many drug dealers down there, so many people making money down there. He say that they got 17-year-olds driving Rolls Royces and everybody's making down there. So you can't really get at the regular people. You can't even come at them on that type of tip. But he's saying like if you approach the tourists, the people from the Midwest that come down there, there's girls that come down there. So for spring break. They coming from Boston. They coming from all over Milwaukee here and there, and they just coming down to Florida to get smashed on. He's
Get
like,
their
he said,
cheeks
man,
clapped. Get those cheeks clapped.
he's like, man, he's like, you don't even have to do no pay to play. Why? He's like, man, your belly stay full down there. He's like, what? He said, man, he's
Your belly is there,
he said your belly will stay full. I'm like, damn, I need to move. I might just move to Florida though, because I actually I might have to move in a month or so, man. I might have to move.
Like me,
I'm
huh,
actually-
Kitty Ken? We in the same boat.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say being forced to move, but an opportunity came up as far as something, and I'm like, okay. So if I do move, I will probably move to Florida, bro. I think I want to move to Florida.
Yeah. I was actually going to move to Fort Lauderdale, to be honest with you, because it's more calm and, you know, there's a lot of deliveries where I could do delivery with old folks and it's more relaxed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, what like apartments out there? Like what's the price ranges like for like 1 bedrooms and studios? What's the price ranges?
Now, I'll be honest with you. I haven't looked into that because I don't know if I think I told you I was supposed to be doing Charleston. But that didn't fall through because I didn't know Charleston, South Carolina. They're hitting people up just for a room, $800, $900 a month, and I'm like, what? Like, and that's the norm because it's a historical place, and they got all these jobs and opportunities coming to there.
Yo, I just got quoted because I gotta move and I was been looking at places. I'm in Los Angeles. I've been getting average quoting $1,400, $1,500 for a fucking studio apartment.
Where?
In LA.
Oh, in LA? Wow.
The cheapest studio that I've found so far in my search is $1,395 a month, a studio apartment.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna be staying in LA too much. I'm not gonna pay that much. If I'm gonna pay that much, man, like shit. Imagine like in a place like Colombia, you could get a fucking mansion for $1,300 a month.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have these hoes on their toes and they ain't ballerinas.
So you saying that $800 a month, is that you, and that's just for a room, not even an apartment?
Yeah, a room, $800, $900 a month. Listen. You're thinking North Carolina. I'm talking about where I was gonna move to. South Carolina and North Carolina are two different states. I assume that South Carolina is further down south, so it'd be cheaper. But and that part of South Carolina, it's really high class. It's like I'm not gonna put his name out there, but it's like a mutual guy we know. It's real uppity, like there. Like motherfuckers it's bougie area in Charleston. Like motherfuckers got money. You know, every state got their bougie area. That's the bougie area. And Charleston's the bougie area of South Carolina. So that's why it's so expensive. So I didn't know that. Like, I'll be honest with you, in Raleigh, our bougie area, I want to say is like Wake Forest. Wake Forest, like you get an apartment in Raleigh for $900 a month. You go to Wake Forest, it's like $1,400 a month.
Wow.
You see the difference?
Wow.
Yeah,
Right,
it's a big
gotcha.
jump. And mind, they're in the same county, but Wake Forest is trying to be all this uppity shit and high class that, you know, and Cary too. Cary is like uppity too. Cary's high too. Cary is really uppity. But see, Cary can talk that shit because Cary has it to back it. Wake Forest is trying to be like that. So basically, Cary is like Zach Morris, and no, Cary is like you ever watch wrestling Triple H?
Yeah.
Cary is like Triple H, and Wake Forest is like Zach Morris. He wants to be preppy, but he's not. You know, he's want to be up to that level, but he's really, you know, he doesn't have the qualifications. Because, you know, Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell, he could look like a preppy and act like he looked better than everybody, but his family's still middle class. But he trying to make more than what he is, make it look like more he is. Triple H, you know, when he came to wrestling, he was rich and got all the money. He already came in like, oh, I'm rich, I got money, I got butlers. You know what I'm saying? That's how Kerry is. Kerry can back it. Kerry, North Carolina, which is in Raleigh, basically, they're in the same county as Wake Forest and Raleigh, but Kerry can back it up because Kerry got prestige restaurants, prestige, you know, a lot of stuff. Like Kerry has the backing to say, oh, we can charge as much. It's a good area, really high quality. But Wake Forest is just like, they were bum ass motherfuckers. They were on the level of Durham. Now they're trying to step it up to damn Kerry level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of too much to be out there. You know what I mean? Let me ask you another question. How as far as dating and females, because you're a traveler, you're Milano the travel guy, so you know how are the females there compared to other places you've been?
How the females in North Carolina?
Yeah,
Raleigh?
Like
oh, so
yeah, as far as quality and everything.
Yeah, it's up and down because, you know, I mean, you have to have personality. They're a lot easier to approach here than, you know, back home in Boston where I'm from. But you get a mixtures. You get women from California, you get women from New York, you get women from New Jersey, you know, up north, whatever, Detroit. So I could approach a girl from North Carolina and she'll be nice and, you know, probably might not turn me down, or she does, she'll do it in a nice way. But I've hit a chick, and now mind you, I haven't hit these chicks. When I said hit them, I'm saying hit them with a line. I spit game to them and hit them with a line on, you know, with one chick, and it works. And the girls down here are like, oh, I love that. I love that. You're so sweet. You're so funny. You do that. I did that same shit to a chick from Detroit that was here. Man, she was looking at me like I was cornball. Like, oh, that shit's lame. Just stop. Just stop.
Oh,
so, yeah, so it's a melting. It's getting to be a melting pot down here.
Yeah, Detroit that's just hardcore, man. Detroit is kind of like New York, man. Them bitches is very masculine down there, man. In Detroit, I know that much.
They're coming down here. They're coming down here, though. That's the bad part. They're coming down here and bringing that nasty attitude. And there's locals that don't like that. And sometimes they think those people from Detroit are New Yorkers. And you know, I'll be honest with you. You know, like you said, it's hard with the girls from New York. They're masculine. But I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people from New York, they're fucking themselves over down here because these southern people down here in North Carolina, a lot of them don't like the New Yorkers, and they could say, oh, they like our style, they like how you dress. Yeah, they like the good part, but that bad attitude, that, you know, a lot of them won't even put New Yorkers on game because they don't like their attitude. They're not approachable. And, you know, New Yorkers have this attitude, well, I'll keep to myself. I won't be sociable. I'm an introvert. I don't want to say incel, but introvert. I'm going to keep to myself, mind my business. And if you ain't sociable and you don't network with people here and you just keep to yourself, you're not going to survive down south because there's a lot of stuff these Southerners know that could help you out, or jobs that they can help you out. And if you're like an introvert and you don't want to talk to them and you want to stay and just try to work a whole bunch of jobs and get this money, you're just going to get burnt out. And then it's going to be hard for somebody like that. And then they're going to end up running back home up north to New York because they were doing better. You know what I mean? Because in New York. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
In New York, you got to understand, in New York, if you, like, say, for example, you're Trinidadian. We're going to make a relation like this. I'm raised up in New York. You're raised in New York. My mom knows your mom. All right. Now, me and you are buddies. We're best friends, right? We grew up together. Your mom has a job. Your mom might not like me or whatever, right? Your mom, or let's say for example, because I'm considered a nice kid. My mom doesn't like me hanging around with you because she thinks you're a troublemaker, Kenny Ken. Not saying you are. I'm just using an example. She doesn't like you, but because I grew up with you and you're my buddy, she's going to feel obligated. If you say you're looking for a job, she'll put you on a job in the union in New York to hook you up because she knows your mom and she knows you're my friend. She might not like you, but she has that obligation because we grew up together, right? We grew up in the thing.
Right.
So you get put on. But down south, it's different. If they don't like you, they ain't putting you on, period. See, in New York, they're so stuck together and everything, and it's so high. People actually have to bite their tongue and do stuff for other people because they're forced, as one guy used to say, force monger. They're forced to do that. You know what I mean? They're forced to be in that situation to hook you up because they grew up with you. Even if they don't like you, they have to put you on because it's like, I better put him on because maybe down the line, if I need help, you're going to look out for me. Like say my mom puts you on, right, and get you a job and you making, before you was working at McDonald's, making $40,000 a year with $15 an hour. Oh, no, $30,000 a year, whatever, right? 40,000, whatever. My mom put you on the job where you're, for example, the famous job, killing rats for 100,000 or whatever. My mom puts you onto that job, right? Because she works that. You get your money up. Guess what? I'm driving DoorDash. I'm just putting an example. Say if I was driving DoorDash or Uber or whatever it is, right? My car break down, right, and I need a ride. I need to either get somebody to help give me a ride home, or something. I got my car towed, but I need a ride home. You're gonna definitely look out for me. You might even go as far as if I get rid of my car and I want to work at the McDonald's you work at. You might get a good word for me, have me work at McDonald's and put me in because my mom looked out for you. You see what I'm saying? One hand wash the other type stuff in New York. So it's not necessarily they like each other per se. They feel obligated. Everybody's helping each other. With down south, if you have a bad attitude, they don't give a damn. They're not helping you out. Period. They don't care.
Yeah, wow. I never knew that. I never knew the culture was like that over there. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Wow. So let me ask you, I know in a lot of your streams, you always say you could burn your passport, right? I always hear you say you can burn your passport. So let me ask you, at this point, where you currently at? I know you in North Carolina. Are there any females down there? So you say that there's females in North Carolina that make you feel that you can burn your passport and never have to travel to see exotic chick.
Yeah.
And
I could name you the time.
But there's females of that quality that make you feel like, well, fuck traveling. I'm gonna stay here and get these bitches over here. There's females like that.
I'm about to tell you. There's two options you got. You can go to Spanish clubs and get these immigrant women that are very humble because they're, as the words of French Montana, fresh off the boat. I get them fresh off the boat. They getting fresh off the boat. A lot of these women are immigrants. They don't gotta pass. They work it. They either here illegally or some of them might be working on a visa, but mostly they're here illegally. They're gonna be real humble. A lot of them, the Spanish guys here are dogging them out. They see somebody, if you know how to speak a little Spanish, and you treat them good, they will be good girlfriends and wives. I had an El Salvadoran chick. Now, she wasn't a stunner. I'm not going to say she was a stunner. This ain't the Honduras chick I'm talking about. I'm talking about my El Salvadoran chick that was 50 years old. But she had her own apartment. She was making $600 to $1,000 a week tax-free off selling food plates, El Salvadoran, Mexican food, whatever. And she had a second job. She had a car and everything. She let me use her car when my taxi broke down at the time. When I wanted to smash, she actually was hounding me for my eggplant more than I was hounding her for a meow. You know what I mean? So yeah, now that's one option you can get. That's probably, I would say, it depends on your Spanish and if you want to migrate with the Latino community. That's an option. Or another option you can get, and I'm going to tell you, and this is guaranteed. I mean, guaranteed. When I say guaranteed, this will actually officially make you not want to burn your. This will make you want to burn your passport. It don't matter if you know how to speak Spanish or not. You don't have to. I'll say this: the Lumbee Indian women are one of our most attractive women in North Carolina. There's brothers. I got cousins on my black side that were like, bro, if you go to Lumberton or Pembroke or whatever, and you want to go there and pick up women, bro, not only if I will either let you drive my car, and this is the time I didn't have a car, they will not only let me drive the car, but they will pay for the hotel. That's how thirsty it is, because these women look that good. Now, there's two levels of Lumbee women. There's the ones in Lumberton that are like the hood rat kind that still look good, but they're like ghetto. Like basically in Lumberton, the Lumbee women can relate to like a Puerto Rican chick in the Bronx, right? A Puerto Rican chick in the Bronx or whatever, a Puerto Rican chick in Spanish Harlem or something like that. But the Pembroke women, they're almost like the quality of maybe a LA chick. Like they'll have and I'm talking about LA as far as not the hood, the good part of LA. Or, you know, they're like on the level of, they're much classier, and you know, you can so the Lumbee Indian, there's two parts of there's two parts that they live. They live other places like Red Springs and other parts of Robertson County, but the two main parts, Lumberton, that's where the downgrade. So I'll put it like this: you're in Tijuana, right? I'm gonna make it real simple. Lumberton is like Chicago, without minus the pay for play for Lumbee chicks. Pembroke is like Hong Kong for the Lumbee chicks. If that makes sense, that explains it right then there.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I would have never think that they had that much talent over there, because most of the representations that I've seen from South Carolina and that area never really impressed me. So I would never think that they had quality talent like that, you know.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, Ken, I'm telling you right now, once I get a break or when I get a chance tonight, I'm going to send you the receipts of what I'm talking about as far as the Lumbee level and everything. Now, I know you've seen when old boy put me on blast, the chick. Now, we ain't talking about that, but I'm just saying, you seen the chick, the big booty, light-skinned chick, he said that was ugly?
Right.
If you didn't see it, I'll send you another picture, because I know he covered up the hiney.
You talking about QB Willie, his show.
Yeah. Remember the chick he posted? He said she's ugly, and he said he would burn his passport for this.
Right.
Do you remember what the chick looked like?
He had a girl on the screen, and her booty was kind of like propped up.
I just want to make sure you. I wanted to make sure you remember, because you might have not. I don't know what you was doing. I can't even keep track of my clients that are hoes out here, what they're doing. They're paying me to drop around. Hey, so right. With that chick is from Lumberton. That chick from Lumberton. Now, she's not a lot of guys wouldn't consider her a top 10 a stunner, but she's at least a solid, like maybe 6 or something, maybe 6 or 7. But that type of chick, and now when I say that type of chick, she's from Lumberton. So guess what? When you get in a fight, she gonna have your back, and she gonna throw down. A Pembroke chick, if I were to show you what the Pembroke chick look like, man, your man wouldn't even post that chick, because he would put his foot in his mouth. Because a Pembroke chick, she look classy, she look gorgeous. That motherfucker would actually promote me to burn my passport. He would actually for Christmas bought me a flame torch to burn my passport, and probably ask when can he come down here get and hook him up with the friends. That's how good they look in Pembroke.
Right. But you know what? This is what my theory is this. Okay, if you're going to travel, you travel to get what you can't get where you're at, right? Yeah. And this is the gripe I have about some guys that travel. Like, I know there's guys that travel and they post receipts in groups, and the chicks that they posting to me is like 4s, 5s, 6s, but they always bragging about the price. Oh, she was only this. But why travel all the way there to bag a 4 or 5 or a 6 when you can bag an 8, 9, or 10? So if I'm going to travel, it got to be 8, 9 and above. It don't make no sense to travel and be dealing with bitches that you can deal with over here. I'm in LA. You know, LA got some bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when I travel, I have to get baddies. I have to get fucking baddies. I can't fucking deal with So I understand what you're saying. I understand the analogy that you're using. Well, yo, I could burn my passport and still live because you can still get sixes and possibly a high seven here and there in Pembroke or whatever. But okay, in Pembroke, my question is, in Pembroke, can you get nines and tens like you can get like let's say in Colombia or Brazil or some shit like that? Do they
Well,
have that type of quality over there?
so I'm about to answer both of those. So the first one you said about why are the guys going to get 6 and 7s? Well, I used to do that before, and I probably still do it. But the reason why I think they want the girlfriend experience. They want the treatment, so they're more looking for the treatment more than the looks. Now, me, I was a little bit of that, but at the time, you already know, back then I was doing my thing. I was making $100, $150 per video, so I had to keep my costs low. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting my bang for my buck. I'm paying $20. I'm banging this chick, and I'm about to make $150 off her. And, I might have to pay her when I see her, but yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm not talking about in your case. You kind of using it as a business model. You getting them.
But I'm saying, but I still do it, and I'm not using Bismo. I'm explaining what the guys are. I'm explaining my situation, and also I can relate to the guys. Like they're basically paying for that girlfriend experience, that treatment. Because I was in Brazil, and I seen a guy, one of the guys that's in one of these travel groups. I also saw Nick. RIP to him, rest in paradise to him. He was in the casa, but I seen one of these other guys, and he got a girl that wasn't even all that in Brazil. Like, motherfuckers like, man, you went all the way to Brazil to get that. But the reason why he did it was because she gave him great treatment. Like, most guys be like, man, you went to Brazil for that, and all these stunners in the casas. Because he went past there was a lot of stunners in that casa, because it was me, Nick, and him, and this other guy. And there were stunners that would make that girl he was with, not Nick, the girl that the other guy was with, it would make the girl he was with, the girls would make her look like dog shit, but they still ran, he still got her because the treatment, how she made him feel, and it had that GFE, that girlfriend experience without the girlfriend headaches. So that's why some of these guys get these 5s and 6s. But
yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I never did the same, because I know shit, my boy MTO could attest to that. You remember that one girl out of New Life that I always would see, MTO, and you'd be like, man, why are you seeing her? You remember that one, right? You still there? MTO.
Yeah.
You remember that one chick that I always would see from New Life? And I told you she's like one of my favorites. And I seen her last time.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, that was. I mean, what would you rate her? She's a little older. She's like 35. But what would you rate her? That one.
I said maybe like an 8.
Yeah, she's an 8. But she's a little older. But the reason I kept seeing her, man, she was so great. Her performance, her treatment. So I do get that. I do get guys do that because of the treatment. Like with me, this is how I feel. I feel like, okay, I have girls on my roster that definitely give me good treatment, and I like spending time with. But I also feel that since I'm all the way over here, I gotta get at least a few 8s, 9s, and 10s, just because I'm all the way over here. That's how I'll be feeling.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you. So to answer that second question, you said, are there women in Pembroke that could make you leave your passport gang alone or whatever, or burn your passport, whatever it is, sell down? I'm going to answer that. So yes, you can find a girl in Pembroke that's like that, and they're good quality, high quality, and they'll give you that GFE and all that. They'll give you the treatment like you're dealing with a girl from Asia and still look like something like from Colombia. But here's the thing. The reason why they're not going to look like the top quality like Colombia and Brazil, remember, a lot of these women in Brazil are big. The women on Brazil are big on working out. The women down south are not big on working out. So that's the disadvantage. And in Colombia, they got surgery. So that's another disadvantage. But as far as getting something where you could show off and she'll treat you good and look good and motherfuckers will envy you, which a lot of these guys like to do. And, you know, you got to be honest, a lot of these guys, when they go overseas, they bring out pictures and want to make people envious of them and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm guilty of it too. I did it too when I came down, when I got my girls from DR and did that down here in the States. But you can find one in Pembroke, but the only thing about it is the reason why it's hard is because with Pembroke, you got to probably get these girls in college settings, because just like these Latinas that dudes want to wife up, you gotta get a cosign from the parents, and you gotta make sure the parents are with it. You know, some of the parents might say, "Oh, you know," because Lumbees are actually mixed with black, but Lumbees might switch it up and be like Dominicans. Me no like blackie, me no blackie, me no like blackie. I don't want my daughter with blackie. So you don't know which Lumbee you're gonna get with that situation as far as Pembroke. And you know, but if you get with a Pembroke chick and they're cool with you and everything, it works out, you won't really have to travel like that. You know what I mean? You won't really, you'll be good. But you have to go to college to get that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have to go to college. I would say go to college, or you could try getting them. The two spots you could get them at, and people think I'm nuts. But this is me talking to Lumbee people, because I am cultured and Mr. Internationally known, nationwide respected. Walk around feeling like the president, but I still didn't get elected. But yeah, you can actually get them through the Pembroke. They got Pembroke University. You can go to the university and get them. And I actually didn't want to. The reason why I bullshit and I haven't got them, because people are like, well, Milano, how come you haven't went to the university to try to pick them up if you know everything? I was and now I'm not an incel, but I was kind of weird. I was kind of nervous because I didn't want to see like I was creep there. Like I know dudes do it in LA universities and they have the thing and hit on girls and whatever. But I didn't want to seem like I'm a creep there because I'm not really going to school there. But I had a Pembroke chick told me, go for it. Bo, you know, Bo is like their slang, like son, my man, you know what I mean? Like it's their slang, Bo, like their country. So she was like, go for it, Bo. She actually co-signed and said I should do it. Because I was like, man, I don't want to be like creep and just going through the university, but she co-signed to do it. So this is why I tell guys, never second guess yourself. Do what makes you happy and go for it. Don't try to second guess yourself. Learn from Milano's mistakes. There's the university, or they got a powwow. There's a powwow with and they got different Native American powwows, but the Lumbee powwow, bro, I'm telling you, this Lumbee chick, she was cute, but she was a big girl, and I used to smash her. She told me, man, if I go to powwow, I will lose my motherfucking mind, bro. I will end up getting married that year. If I cheer a chick there, I will get married that year because they are gorgeous.
So Pembroke sound like it really got it going on. Like damn. So let me.
Listen,
so you said they have a lot of. They have a lot of. Wait. Okay. Besides the girls, one question. Besides the girls, what's the atmosphere like down there in Pembroke? What do they got as far as sites and everything down there? Did they got beaches close by? Is it?
Yeah, it's not close by. You're gonna have to put in that work. You're gonna have to drive a couple of hours, but you're not gonna have to drive 5 hours, you know, to get there. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna have to drive 5 hours, baby. You know, most it'll probably take is maybe 1 or 2 hours tops. You know what I mean? It's not gonna take like 5 hours. But yeah, the thing about it is there's not a lot going on in Pembroke. That's the thing. So you're dealing with small town girls, but that's why that makes them so good, bro. If you deal with a chick in Raleigh, she got her money together, the city popping. You have to have your shit together because she's the shit. She got all these opportunities. Raleigh is popping. You got guys coming with money. You got to prove yourself in Raleigh. But in Pembroke, it's a small town. They don't have much, so that's where you get them. You have the more opportunity. It's like going to La Vega and Dominican Republic. You got a small town, so they're gonna be more humble in Pembroke, and they're gonna be raised a different way. Pembroke, a lot of the girls in Pembroke, they're gonna have a job. They're gonna be trying to have a job, and they're gonna know how to cook and clean. Not Fayetteville, Lumberton. I meant to say not Fayetteville. Lumberton. The girls are gonna be more like I want to say a mixture. They might want you to take them out, and you don't have to take them out. Then we expensive. They're happy with damn Bojangles or Popeye's chicken. Bojangles is like the Popeye's chicken down here. They're happy with Bojangles, or just treat them to a decent restaurant. It don't have to be fancy. Be cheap as fuck.
You know what? One of these days, I might head over there, just to look at it. Since you're bigging it up so much, I might travel there, just to see what it looks like. But until then, man, I mean, national travel for me I just love it because the different food is more just like girls do. Girls is just a small portion of it for me as far as my travels. But I also like to taste different foods. Like in Thailand, man, when I was out there, I never thought I would try exotic food, but I almost tried crocodile meat. I didn't have the heart to do that, but I discovered grasshopper.
Let me find out Kitty Kim was acting like an incel with that crocodile meat. Let me find you was acting like an incel. That's a Kitty.
Oh, no. I know some people that did do it, and they said it tastes like chicken, but I tried fucking grasshopper, man.
Like, I'm gonna tell you because I already did it, so I can tell you. I know I'm gonna give you the raw truth. It tastes like, you ever had steak that's chewy? You ever had goat or steak or beef that's chewy?
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Not no chicken, like beef that's chewy. It's real chewy.
Yeah, but have you had I had the grasshopper, and I had what was?
Oh yeah. Of course. You gotta remember. I had a chick that was from the countryside. That's what they eat to survive. They eat insects, so it's only normal she had me do it.
But that shit was good, dude. That grasshopper, man, that shit was the way that they made that. They put it with the seasoning, and it's kind of crunchy. Man. It's like really.
I like the crickets.
I had crickets too, but I like the grasshopper. The way that shit tastes, man. That taste is. I could never forget that taste. I'm a fan of grasshopper, bro. I wish I can get that shit. I wish I could find a Thai restaurant that make grasshopper like the way I got. Street food is so fucking good down there, man. The street food.
The flying ants is like crushed up potato chips. That's what the flying ants taste like. Crushed up Lay's potato chips. But hey, I'm about to go back to work, man. I just wanted to check out your live and show you some support and jump on. But I gotta go back to work.
I'm gonna get on live too. Hey, I'm glad you came on, man. It was a pleasure to have you on. Shit, man. Shout out to chat. I mean, I know you got more views than me, but if you're tuning in the live stream or the after live stream, check out Milano, the travel vlogger. Check out his channel if you never checked it out before. You know what I'm saying? Good guy right here. And yeah, man, it was a pleasure to have you on, bro.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Milano. No problem, bro. I'm gonna get off in a little bit. All right, bro. Hey, take it easy. Yeah. So Jason, bro, JJJ, MTO, yeah, man, we still here. I'm gonna get off too in a little bit, but it's interesting though, like how other people experiences and shit. But but the title of the stream was the Mark Curry situation. Did you hear about that situation? What happened to Mark Curry in Colorado?
Yeah. So yeah. It's same old shit, man. Different day, same old shit, different day. Yeah. And you see, that's a good example. That's a good example of what I was saying earlier about as Black men, we are forced to conduct ourselves in a certain way because of preconceived notions. You see what I'm saying? So that's the example of the fact that we are under pressure to carry ourselves in a certain way more than others, more so than other people. You know what I'm saying? Because of all the stereotypes.
Exactly. We always have to prove it. And then for us to make it, we have to be 10 times better than the competition. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do
Yeah,
make it, you got situations like that. I mean, watching that situation, I think he handled himself pretty good.
yeah,
But just the fact that he's just hanging out, chilling, and you got these Kens want to come and play the cowboy like the sheriff. Who are you? Are you supposed to be here? Like, man, bro, like I said, man, any motherfucker approach me in that type of manner, you gotta check them, man. You can't even play with them anymore, man. At this point in the game, I ain't playing with these motherfuckers, bro. You know, I work too hard,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, to be in good places for some idiot to come and try to question me about my validity or where if I'm supposed to be here, you know. But I think he handled it in a pretty good way. But yeah, man. But that's the thing. That's the thing, though. Traveling gives you a more diverse uh, perception because when you travel and you see treatment, the way that you treated, like in Colombia, you really can't. Colombia is cool. Colombia is cool with the treatment. I would say it's all right, but Asia, man, the way they treat you in Asia, dog, is that's what really wins you over. The respect that you get. I've had guys tell me in the Philippines, I mean, you know what I'm saying, the treatment is so good, you know, the respect. And cats don't understand it. As a black man, you might think that value is low because you're living in the States and the way that the media portray us. But when you go to other places, bro, it's like the respect level. Yeah, man. The respect level is so like, but you will never know that if you travel. What's this?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, what up, bro? K Horton, what up? Yeah, man, we just doing this live, man. Yeah, man, you'll hit the like button now. I'm gonna keep going. I know there's not that many people in the stream, but yeah, we just chopping it. Yeah, respect level is great. I would even say for Colombia, I had a lot of good treatment there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you still there?
Yeah,
I would even say. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, oh, you got it right out. Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna end the stream too, man. I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. This is just a little chop. You've been rocking with me now for almost an hour. So yeah, man. Shouts out to you for coming on. Yeah, man. Shit, we just gonna keep taking trips and not catching feelings. Shouts out to Roll the Tape. You know what I'm saying, for that slogan. And yeah, man, I'm gonna head out to myself, bro. Yeah, y'all keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing some. I'm gonna keep doing some Thailand stories, and then also look out for. You know, I did the Thailand series as far as the Thailand trip series. I'm gonna from some of my old footage from Colombia and Brazil. So y'all look out for that, man. Y'all look out for that, and rock with your boy, man. Anything last words you want to say before we head out, bro?
No. That's about it. That's about it. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah,
all
man,
right, bro. Well, shit.
On, man.
Oh, no doubt, my guy. No doubt, man. For sure. Anytime. But yeah, man, I'm gonna head out, man. Y'all, man, shouts out to everybody that's here. K Horton, what's up with you, my guy? Yeah, we've been rocking here for almost an hour and some change. I'm in Tijuana right now. I'm about to go get something to eat. Probably walk around, look at some chicas or whatever. But yeah, man, y'all take care, man. Keep tuning to the Kenny Ken Adventures, man, and we're out.
Peace.